Happy Wednesday and welcome to another episode of Quotes to Live By from Inspirational Goods, where I pick a quote each week to hopefully give you a little bit of inspiration or motivation or just something positive to think about for your day and your week ahead. And this week, in honor of the Easter holiday coming up on Sunday, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the subject of Easter and kind of what it means to me and just some stuff I wanted to share with all of you to think about for your lives. So this week I picked a quote. It came from a blog that I found from an LA-based designer named Erica Campbell. And the quote that she shared goes, "I am a part of humanity. I am not exempt from the suffering, but I also know that light enters the darkness and overcomes it. I know that on the other side of sadness is joy. I know that the suffering is not for naught. I know that Easter comes." And I love this quote because it kind of symbolizes everything to me that this season and this time of year represents, not just because of the Easter holiday, but because of springtime. And I recognize and understand that not everyone celebrates Easter or believes in the events that happened that the Christian holiday celebrates. But what I find is that there's a really common belief by most people at this time of year, regardless of your religious backgrounds, and there's so many similarities and overlapping on what this time of year symbolizes for all of us, and that is, for some, the resurrection or rebirth of eternal life, also unconditional love, and just starting new, a year to start again, one more year to try to be better, a better self, to be better for others, just to do the things that you wish you would have done this year and to forgive yourself and forgive others. So it's a huge symbol, regardless of your background, on hope and renewal and new life. And what I find, I think, when I talk to most people that I've had the opportunity to talk to in my life is we all kind of have a common faith, and that is not to do with your religious background or what you believe, but it's faith in knowing, like Erica writes in this blog post, that I know that I'm not exempt from suffering, but I also know that light enters the darkness and overcomes it. So it's the hope that and the knowing that regardless of what darkness or bad stuff that you go through, that light will always overcome darkness, that you will make it through and overcome whatever you're going through. And it's the faith and knowing that you're strong enough to get through it. And also on the other side of sadness is joy. We know that we can't always be sad forever, and that sadness makes joy that much greater. That makes us appreciate it more. And the last thing that she says is that suffering is not for nothing. There's always a lesson to be learned and something to live through in our lives. So I just wanted to share this quote today in the season of Easter and what it symbolizes for all of us. And I want you to think about your life and really know, especially this time of year when new things are blooming, new flowers, new plants, and new, babies, animals, things like that. It's just a huge symbol of all things new and fresh. And it's something that I think you need to think about with your mind and your soul and your spirit. Think of it as a time that you can start fresh, start new. It's a new place that you're invited to, a new time of your life and of the year for you to live life in the world that you really want to live it, the way you want to live it. And I also, I don't want this to just be this time of year. It's a huge time of year for this, for rebirth and renewal and thinking differently and forgiveness. But it's something that we can do any time of the year, any day. You decide, you wake up, you decide, and you can change. You can kind of give yourself new life based on your thoughts and forgiveness and everything. So anyway, just an important message I wanted to share just due to the holiday coming up. So thank you all for listening as always, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. And for those of you celebrating Easter, happy Easter. Bye, everyone.